your music live. Your music, your music, your music live. It's your music live. It's your music live.
Well, hey, how are you today? My name is Pete Johns. This is Your Music Live, where we play your best independent music, and we do it each and every week right here on the channel, thanks to these fine folks here. DistroKid, if you're an independent artist, a creator, a musician, a band, and you want to get your music out there, right, to Deezer, to Tidal, to Amazon, to Apple Music, all the places, one yearly subscription, one upload, DistroKid got you covered. You'll hear a little bit more about them later on in the show. But first, we got to crack on because we've got more than 30 amazing independent artists to play for you on the show this week. And I thought we would let the ladies kick us off here this week because we've got some amazing creators and we've got some amazing female artists here in this community. Let's kick things off with someone who has kind of taken this show by storm. She's a prolific songwriter. She's a wonderful person and an amazing musician. It is Katherine McCrystal, and here's her new one called Wild Flower here on Your Music Live. Let's do it.
Hello, this is a new song and it's called Wildflower.
But they don't see the force it took to thrive. Daisy grew up wanting little more than to belong, but her wildness felt too big for the world to take. It tried to make her bow and bend until she down near broke, and the lion caused her tiny heart to ache. She learned to see her beauty as a burden and a bane, provoking those who held her as a prize. Often wished that she could fade into the background like a wind, away from the intention in their eyes.
There's something about guitar, vocal, and a little strings, a little violin that just works perfectly, and that one sits right in the pocket. Katherine's songwriting style, if you want to learn a few tricks of the trade, the wonderful acoustic guitar work with the pull-ons and hammer-ons and pull-offs works a treat, and just when you get to a part where you don't always need words. Sometimes you can just use some ums and some oohs and some ahs, and don't be afraid to do that. Not everything has to be filled with, I know, as songwriters, we want to fill everything with lyrics so that we can drive that emotion home. Sometimes you just need some ums, and it does the job. Very cool stuff there from Katherine McCrystal. Says she wrote this one last week, seemed to have resonated with many. This version has a beautiful overdub of violin on keyboard by the wonderful Denise, aka Piano Improv Vlogger. She plays by ear and improvises on the spot. Her partner Tom, aka Guitar Tom, did the mixing. Check both channels out if you get the chance. They're linked in the description of the song. So you've got a bit of work to do there. What you've got to do is you've got to go watch the full version of Catherine's tune, then jump in the description and give some love to the folks that helped her produce that song, because the best music is often created collaboratively. Trying to say big words before you've finished your second coffee is not always a great one. Now, I've been fighting against, every week I'm like, oh no, I put Katherine McCrystal and then Harriet B back to back to back. And this week I'm like, I'm going to own it. We're going to open with Katherine and Harriet. So Harriet B's up next. Ever been in love but found yourself in the friend zone? Then this song is for you. Thanks for playing it. Well, thank you, Harriet. You are also an amazing songwriter, an amazing musician. Just take all the superlatives I just threw out there for Katherine and add them to Harriet B. Let's take a listen to this one. It's called In the Wings.
It used to be that you would tell me all the secrets of your heart. I used to listen and console you whenever love tore you apart. You never thought that I might love you. My feelings weren't always on display, so you just placed me in the friend zone, and I just locked my heart away. I wish that you could finally see me and the love that lingers in my eyes. I wish that I could finally tell you this love gets harder to disguise. Now something's changed, I rarely see you, and the days feel empty without you. Your heart's grown cold, or so I'm told, 'cause we don't speak like we used to do. Maybe someday I'll find the courage to let these feelings out at last. If you turn away, I've had my say, but at least I won't live in the past. Until then,
Right? Two very different. Like when I say, put them in the same sort of place, it's not that they're the same artist by any stretch, but they both play to their strengths. And I think that's what's really inspiring about listening to both Katherine and to Harriet, is that they have their own unique style. They're not just trying to be like everyone else. They are utilizing a lot of the skills and a lot of the songwriting techniques used by others, but then they're adding their own touch to it. And that's what, to me, makes a song go from a good song to a great song. This ain't no AI vocal, I tell you that. And we'll probably chat about AI, probably more in the after party. By the way, big news, good news. I'm inviting you all to the after party today. So I've made the after party unlisted, and I'll give you the link, but you're going to have to wait till the end of the show. So there you go. There's incentive to hang around for the next couple of hours, because the after party we normally do just for members or just for Patreon folks. I'm going to open it up to everyone who's here to come along, so you can peel back the curtain and see what goes on behind the scenes. Usually a large volume of silliness and occasional swear words. One time I said bum. All right, let's play another song. This is PA out of Germany, another fantastic female artist. Recently had a kitty, and she said that this one is the hardest song she's ever written. It is called Goodbye My Friend, R.I.P. Bush. And I think you'll get the feel for why it was difficult for her to write. So my condolences to your friend. And sometimes music, it's not going to fix things, but it can definitely help in these sort of situations. So this is PA PA. Pronounce an alternative. Goodbye, my friend.
Time to say goodbye. I can't believe I have to write this song. I don't ask you why. I just say goodbye. Rest in peace. Words sound in a way so familiar. A smell full of ambrose criteria. It hurts to watch our media. The ones where we were young and had to live with armed. It goes the shadow of you who's still alive again. Telling me to keep it cool and feel the rage again. The one making us, the pain we feel back then. The one I feel today, standing on your grave again. I could ask you why, could punch the hell out of it, but would it change the facts, the impact? No, it would, nothing should. I should know I wouldn't feel bad. The pain making me die again, nothing should. I should know I wouldn't feel bad. The pain making me die again. We, you, them, tell. We live to die someday. We live to die someday. 1 plus 8, wait. We want to be back then. We want to be young again. Nothing should. I should know I wouldn't feel bad. The pain making me die again. Nothing should. I should know I wouldn't feel bad. The pain making me die again. Was it that easy? A new way to have it. Fuck your bad habits. Fuck your bad habits. You left me lost and broke the promise. You want to die here, comrades? Was it worth it? Nothing should. I should know I wouldn't feel
The intensity that only PA can bring, and yeah, like it's sorry to bring us down at this point, but I think it's important because I always say this about music, that music drives emotion, and music's never going to fix things, but it's always going to help things. It's always going to give. I always say when you're at absolute rock bottom, music can pull you out of that. And then if you're feeling average, it can make you feel okay. Feeling okay, it make you feel good. Feeling good can make you feel great. Go on, etc., etc. But well done there to PA, a fitting tribute, and with that PA level of angst. So thank you for sharing. And again, can see why that would be a tricky song to write and to share. Speaking of sharing, if you are here live and you would like to share the show, you can use the share button below, because remember, sharing is caring, Sharon is Karen. And don't forget to hit the like button if you would like to. If you dislike, that's cool too. I'm a big boy. I'm wearing my big boy pants today. I can take the dislikes as well as the likes. But I'll just say what I always say. Let me know why. You know what? We're all just a work in progress. So if there's something you think I can do differently, or that you got suggestions, hit me up. Pete@studiolivetoday.com. I am reachable. I am not unaccessible. Yeah, exactly as Mountain Man says, heart-wrenching, but an excellent song for sure. Exactly, Jamie. Sharing is caring, and Sharon is Karen. But don't overshare, unless you want to. Overshare with the right people. Just don't be one of those people that overshare everything about your life on the internet with strangers. I've got some folks in my feeds that are that. I'm like, do you realize that this Instagram and Facebook feeds are public? Are you really keen to air all of that publicly? Anyway, let's continue on, shall we? This is Middle Suburbia. This song is from my latest EP, Crash With You. I've been loving what Daniel's been doing lately. It's absolutely epic stuff. And you know he's a smart man, because look at this, provided to YouTube by whom? DistroKid. I need a little owl logo that says whom? DistroKid. Because they're rad, and so is Daniel. There's a new track. It's called All Right.
Do you feel alright? Do you feel alright? Are you sane or out of your mind? Do you feel alright? me sleep in your mind. Ooh, so hard to find with you. Why are your dreams so hard to find? Do you feel the need to feel alright? Of the line, been the dreams up out of your mind. Do you feel alright?
An absolute masterclass in harmony, in song structure, in change-ups, in dynamics. Very cool. I don't know what, again, this always sounds like a backhanded compliment, but I don't know what it is about Middle Suburbia. The music in your last year, something's happened. You're having good times because the level of energy and just awesomeness that's coming through in your music is just great. Very, very cool stuff indeed from Middle Suburbia, aka Daniel Fugart. Thank you for sharing that one. That is super duper cool. Let's grab our next song. I like the intro to this one. This artist says, "Hello, I'm Emanuel, and this is my first song ever written. Through the years, I changed a lot of guitar sounds and structures, but the essence of the song is still here. This is the ultimate version, and I hope you enjoy it." And I like that he's like, "Hello, I'm Emanuel," because he was our featured artist last week. So we're well aware of who you are, but I love it. Love the sense of humor. So this is the OG Cetus or Cheetus or Ketus or Ketus, something like that. A original song by Emanuel Pharaoh. Have heard this song before. I've seen videos of Emanuel playing along to it. And yeah, I think that's why I love it, Catherine, because it's got very much that Tool vibe, that just that sort of syncopated, hypnotic kind of rhythm. And just, yeah, all the layers of goodness. Yes, I'm a massive Tool fan. Tool are coming to Australia. Here's the thing. I'm on the little bit of behind the scenes with Johns. I'll probably talk about this in the after show more, but the Tool are coming to Australia and they're playing with Weezer and Garbage. Now, Tool and Weezer are both in my top 5 bands of all time, along with Foo Fighters and Ben Folds and one other. It changes. It's fluid. And Garbage are definitely top 10 or 20 at the very least. And they're all coming to play a festival in Brisbane, Sydney and Melbourne. So poor Adelaide misses out. And I've already sort of thought about it because it's happening in December. And I'm like, festivals I'm not a huge fan of because they're all like smelly and dirty and I'm waiting to see the ticket prices because they didn't put the ticket prices on the pre-booking thing. So I'm on the mailing list. So I think today or tomorrow I get the email for the pre-sale, and I'm putting my money. So when I used to go to festivals, $80, and I think by the time I stopped going to festivals, about 120, 130. I don't know, but knowing what I know about things, if it's under 250, I'll be surprised. I'd say it's going to top 300 for general admission to this festival. So, and yeah, I haven't seen Tool in probably 20 years. In fact, what was the album after Anima? It was that tour that I saw them on. Yeah. Anyway, I say all that to say Tool, great band. Emanuel Pharaoh, great guitarist, definitely in the vibe of Tool. Alrighty, we're going to play another song here. This one comes to us from Noise Tech Sick Sound. And in a similar vein, the first song I created with obscure Samsung Galaxy Young One with Android. Jelly Beam version 4.1. Oh, that's the version of Android. The device appeared in 2013. The song was created in 2020. In a 2013 phone. Very cool stuff. All right, let's give this one a spin over here. This is called 21 and 56. This is Noise Tech, and this is Your Music Live. Keeping those first song ever vibes going there. That was Noise Check over on the Cloud of Sounds here on Your Music Live, which is brought to you by whom? It's brought to you by DistroKid, of course. And if you're not familiar, I've been doing some work with DistroKid of late, updating all of my lyrics. And look, it's not that they don't make it easy, it's that I'm a bit lazy. Because you can update your lyrics with DistroKid. Let's take a step back though. Sign up with DistroKid right now. Save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. You can choose from the musician plan for just $24.99 a year. I choose this one for $44.99 per year. You can unleash you can unleash an unlimited number of songs, EPs, and albums. And you can see here, I've taken full toll of that over the years. Heaps of singles, EPs, albums, everything, and all for just one yearly subscription. And what I'm going through and doing right now is I'm jumping in here and I'm enhancing my music by adding lyrics, because you can put your lyrics both plain text, and if you're on the Musician Plus plan, you can put synced lyrics. But look at my track record. Yeah, not great. I've done plain lyrics on a lot, but there's entire EPs without the lyrics on there, and I only have synced lyrics on a select few. But I'm working on it, and I'm getting through there. But adding lyrics is super simple. You just click on the lyrics button here, and then you can even do this. You can get AI to guess. Now, this is what AI should be doing. rather than you hand typing your lyrics in there, what you can do is hit the AI button and then you just go through and edit it. You've got to listen to the song and write the lyrics anyway, if you're like me and you don't have great records. So why not do that? Just give it a try and then you just go through and edit. Always edit. Let that be a lesson, folks. Never just trust the machines. Always double check their work, because they don't always get it 100% right. But it makes it really easy to get your lyrics there. And then you can add your synced lyrics as well, which is even cooler, because then when your song's played on somewhere like Apple Music that has those lyrics that pop up while you're playing it back, they actually pop up on there. And folks can search for your music by your lyrics. So DistroKid, we thank them for just being cool. The cool thing about DistroKid is they keep adding features, but they never impact. You know how there's some places that add a bunch of new features, completely change the interface, and then you go there and it's like completely different. I'm looking at you, WordPress. Every time I go to update my website, WordPress has changed the format or they've changed the interface. Not with DistroKid. They add the cool new features that are there under the hood if you want them, but they keep the basics 100% simple. And that's why they're super cool. So go ahead, sign up to DistroKid, save yourself 7% off. There you go. Cerulean Blue has just been in there and added lyrics. It's really, really easy to do. All right, we're going to play another couple of songs here, and then we are going to do our Spin That Wheel. I'll be your DJ. I will spin that wheel. We're going to grab some Michael, a.k.a. Zedlin. Zedlin? I'm changing your name. Hi, Pete. It must be spring, a jazzy tune, upbeat and bright. Well, it is spring. Spring is springing here in Australia. It's going to be 16 Celsius today, mostly sunny. You're getting that smell in the air, you know, that spring smell? And I'm sorry, because I know whenever I'm happy about it being spring, in the Northern Hemisphere, you're like, thanks, Pete, we're going the other way. Let's have a listen to this one. We're still playing another song in the background. If It Feels Like Spring, Michael, a.k.a. Zed Land Band.
Change your frown into a smile. You can reach all of your goals. You can mend all your fences and plug your holes. You can jump for joy and sing if it feels like spring. With the one you love, or just love wanting to dance. You can plan for your ever after, or just leave it a chance. You can turn away or take a swing if it feels like spring. Feels like spring. Can believe in a future or just disregard the past.
Michael is just such a range of styles and types of music creation every single time. I know it's absolute cliche by this point, but every time I hit play on a Michael track, I don't know what's coming, and that's cool. That variety is the spice of life, they say. And that definitely is the case there. Hey, it's Frank Terzo. How are you, Frank Terzo? Good to see you, my friend. Always cool to have Frank here in the chat. Yes, round of applause, please, for Michael. And Michael, are you home at the moment? Michael travels a lot. He gets around, but he never comes to Australia. Michael, come to Australia. It's this time of year, mate. It's perfect. Wonderful weather, beaches, festivals. You can come see Tool in December. Come over to Australia. If Michael comes, I'll go over to Melbourne and pay however much the tickets are going to be for the festival. I really do fear that they're going to be 300 plus. I know people are like, oh man, Taylor Swift is like $2,000, but I'm still not used to it. Still haven't adjusted to this world where rock concerts cost upwards of $100. I know.
Oh man, yelling at clouds. Things these days are too expensive.
But they are. You got to admit. All right, 2025 is the name of the next track. 2025, and the natural, political, and man-made changes happening, ushering us onto a new age. Yes, a new age that's got its challenges. Let's give this one a spin. This is from GMC.
Yo, check. You cut me down, the scars I like. Yeah. Cut me down with the scars that I like, with the bars that are tight, so I'm now on the mic. Cut me down with the scars that I like, with the bars that are tight, so I'm now on the mic. Cut me down with the scars that I like, with the bars that are tight, so I'm now on the mic. Cut me down with the scars that I like, with the bars that are tight, so I'm now on the mic.
GMC, that is what I stand for. Initials of a man that's been through hell, but man, I plan more. Persecution's on the rise, 100 million's gonna die. When the blood is on the moon, you get the feeling that it's nice. Satan's kingdom's on the rise, like a pillar that's enshrined by the blood of innocent men and women that have died. Persecution, blood red, blood is on the gun's head. Militants in Africa, killing all the nuns dead. Bodies getting stacked up like it was a bunk bed. Total massacre, but that is just what some said. 2025, now the plan is engaged. Glasses are raised for the last of the days. Disasters and pain, collapses of cranes, military helicopters crash into planes. 2025, let the games begin. 2025, let the games begin. 2025, all the pain within. 2025, better pray to him. 2025, we can play within. 2025, better think again. 2025, let the games begin. 2025, let the games begin. 2025,
Yes, I know. Dark and gritty and grimy and really cool flow in that one. And I'm telling it like it is. Oh man, yeah. I like when we do shows like this. These are your break away from it, but sometimes music's just got to shine a light on the real stuff that's going on in the world, and it always has. Music has always been part of the revolution that actually helps us get through things and fix things as well. But that one was a cool track. Yes, wake up, people. Just. Thanks for saying people, not sheeple. There's something about the word sheeple that's been overused. Like, I think it has good intentions, but it comes off like woke in 2025, where it's been like weaponized against its meaning. It's like, yo, man, you guys are just all sheeple. You got to do your own research by going to Facebook and looking up the news. ChatGPT told me so. Sorry, don't know what voice that was. Hello to Russ, by the way. Hello to Jade Star. Cool rant today from Jade, if you missed the Jade show. Jade's got a new logo again. I don't think I've changed my my Studio Live Today logo in 7 years. And Jade's got a new one every few months, which is cool. I should do that. Maybe I should put my face as my logo, right? Exactly. There's a reason why there's a whole kind of music called protest song. Do you think Bob Dylan would have been as popular if he just went sunshine, lollipops and rainbows? There's a place for that, but there's a place for this. There's a place for everything in music. And that's why we do this show, so that we can play everyone's music. Very cool stuff. One more song. This is Pack This, back over on the Cloud of Sounds. This song and albums, I'm just fixing Cloud of Sounds in the background, were recorded by our band leader and guitarist in his bedroom about a decade ago. We recently remixed them with fresh vocals as the band was assembled. Throughout the sparkly synths and huge guitars, this song outlines one struggle with responsibility, failure, and optimism. We hope you like it as much as we do. It is called Crescendo, featuring Justin by Pack This, and you're hearing it on Your Music Live.
So many things you wanna do. Throw out the old, embrace the new. Life just seems to have a way, making every single day feel like it's building up to everything going my way. Wish I could believe it now. Instead, I'm tied up in this town. Sleepy streets and quiet sounds. Very much to do.
That is super cool. It's hard to explain, isn't it, if you had to explain that song? But yeah, prog to metal to harmonica. Yeah, very, very progressive. Lots of cool chord changes in there. Epic bass line. Super funk. Love the synths. You got that Prince style, Prince New Power Generation era synth style in there. Really cool stuff. I think that, yeah. So, exactly. So darn good. See, that just lifts you up, doesn't it? So music, you go from like, to world, to like, wow, sometimes you could just have funky coolness, yeah? Vocal fusion, says Tremor Bear. Very nice. Speaking of Tremor Bear, your work's cut out for you here today. Well, no, the opposite. You're doing Tremor Bear's work, because Tremor Bear usually tries to get us to 50 likes on the show, and we're at 40 already. So if you haven't hit the thumbs up button below, go ahead and do it. It's painless, I promise. It doesn't hurt. I've done it before, and I'll do it again. Let's get a hashtag going in here, shall we? I'm obsessed with the word whom, so we're going to go with hashtag whom today. So one can learn one's grammar when one listens to Your Music Live. So if you would like to, go ahead and put hashtag whom in the chat. I will be able to go and do the spin. So while we do that, what we tend to like to do is play a song from one of our moderators, one of our wonderful admins and moderators. And I'm going to play one of my favorite songs from one of my favorite albums of Jade Star Dread Circus. It's called Supergirl Syndrome. If you haven't heard it before, it is amazing. And we're going to play this while you get your hashtag whom's in. Let's do this. We need to actually stop playing. I loved the track we were playing there, but it probably won't go well at the same time. Let's do this. This is Jade Star Dread Circus, Supergirl Syndrome.
There once was a boy
stuff. That whole album, I have a signed copy on CD. That's a compact disc, a small 12 centimeter plastic disc that plays music for those that are younger than me. And yeah, very, very cool. That album is awesome. I know it's one of those things where I know Jade's probably like, Johns, I've made more music since then. That's like 20 years ago, but it's so cool. I go back to it often. And it's special for me because I remember when Jade was sort of first re-releasing this music and doing the 2.0 version of that and talking DistroKid and stuff. Like, yeah, that was the early days, and it feels like forever ago, but it was really only, what, 2019? It's 2018. It was not that long ago. Yeah, there you go. I love knowing what CDs are. They are rad. CDs are rad. Are we ready to do the spin? We're going to spin that wheel. By the way, one entry, please, per person. We had someone that put a lot of entries in, so I've removed them for this spin. In future, I didn't stipulate it, but it's kind of common sense that you put your thing in once. So we're going to spin the wheel. We're over here on the wheel of names. So let's just make sure that we have everyone in to start with. I see Costa, Jeremy, Jade, Russ, Mountain Man, Catherine, Michael, Doug, Thomas Christ, Frank, Mark, Tremor Bear, all on the list. If there is anyone else who would like to get in, do let me know right now, and then we are going to spin this sucker up in just a jiffy. All right, I reckon we're good. I reckon we're cool. I think everyone's got their hashtag whom. Jerry Gomes is going to get a last minute. You know what that means? The same thing happened last week. Jerry got in at the last... no, it wasn't Jerry. Someone got in at the last minute and they won. Oh, Wild Rose is going to get in too. Wild Rose. So it's between Jerry and Wild Rose. Sorry. All the rest of you, it's always the last ones that come in that get it, isn't it? All right, let's give it a spin. Come on, man. Oh, it's an epic one. Like the Chariots of Fire. Whee! Woot, 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 woot. The winner and still world champion is Mountain Man. Oh man, Mountain Man. You be the winner. Congratulations. I know you're not new to the community, but you're newer. So if you're not aware, what we need from you is for you to put your artist name, the platform that your song is on, and then the name of the song, because you can't put links here. Links will get removed. So we need you to put this in plain text. Go ahead and do that, and then we will play your song as the It used to be called Play My Firebeat. Now we call it Spin That Wheel, because I've stopped using StreamYard, which has been delightful. $100 less per month in costs. Although my eCam's about to come up for renewal, so I do have to pay for that soon. Guess what? You wouldn't think it. You wouldn't imagine that this is a thing that would happen, but Mountain Man is going to get a double spin because they are the next on our playlist. Just coincidentally, Mountain Man's Take Me Home is our next track. They say it's all gibberish, stream of consciousness writing. That just seems to fit. I hope you like it. Coughs. Excuse me. These are extremely meaningful lyrics that you really need to think deeply about. There you go. So a bit of a double flip there. It's like, so we don't have to think. Oh, we do have to think about it. I love it. But nothing wrong with a bit of stream of consciousness either. Remember, Red Hot Chili Peppers had a number one indie tune with the ning dang nong nong ning dang nong nong ning nang. All right, this is Take Me Home, Mountain Man.
Jumped right up on the plane, flew across the sky.
slow motion. Yeah, we skipped across the cloud of stone. We slid down on a rainbow. We were just trying to get back home, man. Take me home. Mama, won't you take me home, man? Take me home. Mama, won't you take me home? Take me home. Mama, won't you take me home, man? Take me home. Mama, won't you take me home?
So mysterioso in the shadows. I like it. Good stuff indeed. It's like Mr. Smith, but a different way of concealing your identity. Wait, am I sure? Am I sure it's not me? Too much hair. Good stuff indeed. But wait, there's more, because Mountain Man has won the Play My Fire beat, which means we're queuing him up again. This one is Soaking Up the Sunrise from 6 years ago. So we're jumping back in the time machine, going into the vault. Let's take a listen to this one. Once again, Mountain Man. I feel like, what is it, when they used to do that TV show that was never funny but had good bands on it? Saturday Night Live, they're like, once again, Pearl Jam. This is Mountain Man.
Sitting on my front porch watching purple space sunrise, rising slowly, rising strong, shining in my eyes. Spring is for my friend, it's the beginning of summer rain. I can smell the hope thick in the air. Don't mind me if I stay in this moment for a while. Don't blame me if I decide to crack a smile. Get enough doom and gloom around these parts. I wanna soak this sunrise right into my heart. Soak this sunrise right into my heart.
What's the only thing better than one mountain man? Two mountain men. Mans? People? Great stuff there from Mountain Man, doing the double thing. Hello, Dr. Indy, and thank you for becoming a member, Dr. Indy. If you're a member, it means you get to come along to our after parties that we do. Although today, I'm inviting everyone along. You'll get the link to that in just a little while. Just hang tight, because I wanted to give people a sneak peek into what it's like to be a member, even if you're not yet a member. Yeah, round of applause. Two paws together for two back-to-back Mountain Man goodnesses. So, speaking of Scrutiny of the Reptile, they're our next artist. Great segue, Johns. From an instrumental concept album entitled Another World, Another Conflict. This track is a dark respite before the final battle and aftermath. I like it. Sounds rad. Let's jump in and give it a spin here on Your Music Live. Yeah, very spooky, down low, gritty kind of vibe there from Scrutiny of the Reptile. Thank you for sharing that one. Where have you been? Thanks for joining us. I love it when we have an artist that we haven't heard from before. Love the usual suspects. I know I say this all the time. I love the regulars. I love the usual suspects. But that is cool. Reminds me of our friend 13 Scribbles. Just that real sort of guttural, like feeling of anxiety and just like fear just injected into the music. Very cool. Hello, Goats on the Roof. How you doing? Hello, Gordon Lee Weaver as well. How are you doing? Hope you are all doing super duper well. We'll play another song here. This one is from Vogue Abyss. Cool names, folks. Girl in the Mirror is a song about exploration of identity, transformation, and the ghosts of the past itself. Very cool stuff. Let's give it a spin. This is called Girl in the Mirror, Vogue Abyss.
Stay here for a little while, painting on another smile. In the glitter, sweet tears, the self disappears, but comes by chasing you, chasing you. What there in the blinding spin? Spotlight burns a hole within. The one who was there just gives a blank stare, but it's still holding you, holding you. Live like you never had a choice. Now the girl in the mirror is just someone you once knew. Now the girl in the mirror is just someone you once knew. Underneath the neon doom, backstage is your breathing room. These lipsticky walls have seen rises and falls, but are not judging you, judging you. Live like you never had a choice. Now the girl in the mirror is just someone you once knew. Now the girl in the mirror is just someone you once knew. But all her eyes are shining through when she's fading out of view. Like smoke curls in jazz, dancing out of your Alcatraz, down memory lane, dancing with the ball and the chain. Now the girl in the mirror is just someone you.
Nice use of space in that one. Very cool pop song put together nicely. Thank you for sharing that one. Vogue Abyss, Girl in the Mirror. And I went back and checked out previous releases as well. They've been putting music out since like 2021. So yeah, good. I'm going to have to go and explore the back catalogue and check it out. We got 3 more songs to play here in the first half. This one is from Bart Blue. G'day, Bart Blue. I went back to the basics for this song. I kept the music and the message simple, with only the lyrics appearing in the video. No, an artistic choice. It is my hope that through this simplicity that the focus will be on the message of the song, which I feel is needed so much today. It is called We Are All Human, an original song by Bart Blue.
Adam and Eve made a mistake when they listened to that dirty snake. And this despite being perfect too, they had a better start than me and you. So when you fall, when you slip up, when your life is getting tough, remember you are human too, you're human too. It's okay, it's okay to see things in a different way. Yes, it's okay to disagree. That's part of what makes you me. But keep the peace, let others speak. 'Cause just like you, they are unique. Remember they are human too. They're human too. If I offend, I don't intend to make you feel like I don't care. I hope to stay true to myself, just like anybody else. But I'm honest, I have a heart.
Does have that Eastern European kind of vibe, doesn't it? Yeah, really cool, really simple way of portraying it, and I like the choice of being a little more minimalist there from Bart Blue. Very cool stuff. Oh, I've just tried to add a new emoji. I wonder if it's going to work. I think I made it too small. I've got a whom, because when I talk about DistroKid, I thought you might like to have a little emoji that you can put a whom. I've got my little owl. That's my whom owl now. Alrighty, let us play our penultimate song of the first half. It comes to us from Phantom Agents, and they say, "Hi Pete, this hip hop for poor America." A heads up, the first 20 seconds is the video, not the song. Well, I'll cue it up here for around about that mark. This is our mate Clint, Phantom Agents, here on Your Music Live.
So black lives that matter and the guns that the splatter from the police alone. And lights up the batters and assaults and GBA harm. After so, I like to do this song, but we need the police and we need over these riots. We need the vote on the climate change riots. And the black lives that matter, but who's told? Here we go. I like a step for change. I was so I act like deranged. As we meet up with the boys on the street, I put my thoughts to sanctions of those feet. There's no choice. Up on 4th Street and I told them meet me. I wanna work and some COVID, cause I'm out the zone. I don't wanna cheat. Out the zone, the lights are asleep, cause I'm on the rain. I like it matters. I like the song and the black lives matters. Here we go. I like a simple change.
I love some Aussie hip hop. You don't really hear the Aussie until we say the word go. Because, American hip hop artists will be like, go, 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 go. We're like, go. You get the cool nasalness going on. Yeah, how awesome is that? Very cool track there from Phantom Agents. Our mate Clint there. There you go. Thomas is checking out the new whom emoji. Yeah, I need to tweak it a bit. That's the problem when you design something and then you turn it into an icon that's like 90 by 90 pixels. It's like, oh yeah, that's no good. That's no bueno. Very cool stuff there from our friend Phantom Agents. Let's play our final track of the first half. This is Kazzilo, and they say this is an Amapiano infused work. It is cool, and I think you're going to dig it. Let's give it a spin here on Your Music Live. Cool stuff there. Very nicely done. Yeah, I'm digging it too. And a type of music that I was 100% unfamiliar with because old man, but I had to look it up. It's a South African music genre that blends elements of deep house, kwaito, and jazz, characterized by distinctive log drum and piano melodies. Emerging in townships in South Africa in the mid-2010s, it has gained global popularity, particularly through social media platforms like TikTok. Well, there you go. There's why I haven't actually understood that, because definitely don't spend a lot of time on the TikToks. But all good stuff. So there you go. I learned something new. Amapiano or Amapiano, A-M-A-piano. I don't know how to even pronounce it. Maybe AI will tell me. But yeah, cool percussion in that, wasn't it? And I do love a nice, clean piano sound as well. Worked a treat. Hey, you having fun here today? I really hope so. Please hit the thumbs up button if you are. I would appreciate that. Thanks everyone for being here and for your support. One thing I love about this community is everyone is for others. Like, yeah, look, we're here to share our music. Look, let's cut to the chase there. Like, there's nothing cooler than having your song played. But I don't know, I've been to other similar sorts of shows and streams and communities, and it's all just people. That's why I call my little thing, I used to call it Play My Fire Beat, because it's just everyone talking, just noise and everyone talking over the top of other people to promote themselves. And it's very rare to find a group of folks like you who are here to not only listen to other people's music, but to give them that, encouragement and feedback and that leg up to go, yeah, that's rad. And you're making cool music, and let's keep creating good music. It's a sign of a good community, I think. And if I'm proud of one thing of all the things I've done with Studio Live today over nearly a decade, it's being able to create a community where we're all just here pulling in the same direction with positivity and support. So thank you. That's you. That's all of you folks. All I can do is put out the stuff, and it requires a cool community of folks just like you to actually make it happen. Let's announce our featured artist. Speaking of cool artists, this is an artist that I see pop up on DistroKid, on slaps.com. They're putting out messages. I always get messages in my DistroKid message when they've got a new track out, and that's cool because this is the show brought to you by DistroKid, by our wonderful friends at DistroKid, and I found this band through DistroKid, and I keep finding their new songs through DistroKid platforms. They are the Foundlings, and I'm going to play one of my favourite Foundlings track from over a year ago, and as our featured artist, and then they got something new that we're going to throw in at the end. We're going to close out with some new Foundlings. Yes, you can indeed sign up to DistroKid and save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. This one's called All Your Tears, and it's our featured artist, The Foundlings, here on Your Music Live.
steady currents are carrying me away. Those words I'm dying to say are flooded by the fray through all your tears. Now I can't pretend to hide when I'm swallowed by the tide from all your tears. All your tears can't wash away your constant lies, crystallized within my mind, and it's no surprise that I'm quick to find that your anguished cries are broken dams that sublime the rise of all your tears. Your persona was a fiction, and I'm scalded by the friction.
Very cool stuff there. Our featured artist this week, the Foundlings. Yeah, I love a good bridge in a song, right? There's not enough variation and variety and bridges happening in songs these days. Yeah, good job, Tremor Bear. You really didn't have to do much today to get us over those 50 likes, but thank you. Let's go for 100. One day there will be 100 likes. You never know. Gotta have goals. Gotta aim high, don't you? Absolutely. Hey, welcome back to a big second half of Your Music Live. We're going to dive under the covers now. And I couldn't think of a better person to start our under the covers section than the one and only moderator extraordinaire, Mr. Thomas Christ, who says, "Hi, Pete. I did not really set out to do a full-on cover of this classic Genesis tune at first. Had been struggling with a little writer's block working on the album the past few days. So I thought it was a fun exercise. Why not see how I do recreating the instrumental? Maybe I could use it for an hour of rock or something. If it's not bad, who knows? Also, I wanted to pitch it down a few semitones so I could actually sing it. Well, it turned out better than I expected, so I had to record vocals, then ended up making a video in Filmora, and here we are. Hopefully, the spitting image people don't mind me borrowing the clips, but I had to in homage to the original video. Shocked me just how relevant this song is to the present global situation, maybe even more so than when it came out. Agreed. 100%. So let's give this one a spin. It is, of course, the classic tune, Land of Confusion. Genesis cover, Thomas Christ, Your Music Live.
Now did you read the news today? They say the danger
I know, I don't want to turn it down either, but you just got to go and check out the full version. Yeah, it's definitely got that Thomas Christ vibe, doesn't it? Very cool stuff there. Way to bring a classic and freshen it up. But yeah, isn't it weird when you sing these old songs from way back when, and you're still like, oh wow, yeah, didn't Reagan walk so dickhead could run? Let's keep moving. Let's keep on going. This is Ron and Jenny Wolfstone. Hi, Pete. We started working on this cover of Supertranc's Child of Vision a couple of years ago. We put it on the back burner because it was just really hard to play and sing, but we finally got it done. If you could start the song at the 1 minute mark, that would be great. All right, let's fire this one up. We'll get it queued up to the 1 minute and we'll give it a spin. This is Wolfstone Studio on your Music Live. Ron's voice always brings it in a big bad way. Ron and Jenny Wolfstone Studio doing their thing. Frankie Goes to Hollywood and Supertramp had a baby. Yes, Ron has a wonderful voice for those 80s vibes. Works a treat. Thank you for sharing that one. Sharon be Karen. Sharon be Karen. You know how we roll around here. Let's keep the covers on coming. We got a bunch of great covers this week, in fact. This one comes to us from Zuni. Yes, it's our friends from Zuni, Raul Nieves. He says, hey, Pete, sending today the latest Zuni recording. This time it's a cover of the Rolling Stones' Ruby Tuesday, played in our Hindutronic style with modern beats and haunting vocals. Hope you all enjoy it. Very cool stuff. Let's give it a spin under the covers.
She would never say where she came from. Yesterday won't matter if it's gone. While the sun is night, no one knows. She comes and goes. Goodbye, Ruby Tuesday. Who could hang a name on you when you change with every new day? Still, I'm gonna miss you. Don't question why she needs to be so free. She'll tell you it's the only way to be. She just can't be changed to a life where nothing's gained and nothing's lost. At such a cost.
Very cool track, and what a interesting version of it, right? It does. It has a dream-like quality to it. Very full, very rich. I remember the 60s. I don't, but I liked the look of them. They looked like they were fun. Well, in some ways. Not in all ways. Again, we have rose-coloured glasses sometimes where we look back upon things, don't we? But very cool there from Zouri. Let's keep the cover love rolling with Amelio Gamboa Leon. This is a heavy metal cover song of Bad Guy by Billie Eilish that I've created in Logic Pro for iPad. It contains the following tracks, all except guitars and MIDI recording and keyboard session players on the software instrument tracks. Drums, bass, strings. We got all the stuff going on here. They've given Amelia's given us a full rundown of what's been used to create this, which you can find. I thought it was in the description. It's not. We're short on time, so trust me that Amelio has used a lot of cool stuff from Logic Pro, and I think you're gonna like this. A little metal instrumental of Bad Guy. Yep, I bet you were doing what I was doing the first time I heard that, where you just sit there going, oh yeah, nice arrangement, good use of, holy, what? Great stuff there from Amelio Gamboa Leon. Go check out Amelio's work in the description. If you didn't know, every single song we play is down in the description. You can go and find it and go and seek it and search it and check it out. Because why not? Why not you? Why not them? Why not check it out? Because they'd do it for you. That was our cover section, folks. That was very cool. 4 amazing covers, all very different, but all super rad indeed. Let's kick into our original tunes here in the second half. We're going to start off with something very fun. This is Jeremy Dishaw. And Jeremy says, so, this was pretty cringy for me, and I didn't think I'd ever share it. I've come to accept it for what it is. Content is content. A bass solo was on the set list for this particular concert, and rather than composing something in preparation, I decided to wing it and pull something out of my ass, as I tend to do. This is very much fun. I'm glad you chose to share this one, because I think it's cool, and I think people will really dig it. Take it away, Jeremy.
Peace. Bass.
See, you never know what you're going to see and hear here on Your Music Live. That is so cool. Very nicely done. Yeah, just great stuff. I know. Yeah, what did the bass do to you for you to beat it up like that, right? I like it. Exactly. Gets your attention in a big bad way. Go and check out Jeremy's work. It's not all bass solos, but that was pretty rad. Thank you for sharing. Let's play another tune. This comes to us from Cannibal Ren. And Cannibal Ren says, wow, the new YouTube update sure is going to mess up metrics and enrage the people. But hey, at least I have my music. Sorry I haven't shown up or submitted anything lately. I've been in pretty bad place mentally with a lot of unfortunate events in my life. Hope you enjoy the song, Pete. It was a bit rushed. Well, thank you, Cannibal Ren. I don't know what I should know stuff, but what's metrics and what's YouTube doing now? Dare I ask? I don't know. I don't follow along. I just keep doing my thing. I'm going to be consistent, even if the platforms aren't sometimes. This is called The Last of My Darling World. Cannibal Ren. The chip-tuney radness going on there with Cannibal Ren. Yes, I think I got to level 3. Very nicely done. So you go from organic improvised bass solos to friggin' cool video game music here on Your Music Live. What other show takes you on that sort of a journey? And then takes you to another dimension, another country with Gatri, Gakwad Galani. Literal translation, lost in your gaze. This poet expresses being completely lost in the beloved's gaze, losing even themselves in that presence. All seasons now feel tied to the beloved's bloom. The poet is enchanted in the habit of watching the beloved, gathering sweetness from fleeting glances. The beloved has permeated their entire existence, so much so that the poet has become just a verse in the beloved's ghazal. Finally, there is a yearning to muster the courage to whisper a tender secret into the beloved's ear. Did anyone think that sounds a little bit like, what's that Sting song? Roxanne? No, the one where it's like, don't stand so close to me. No. See, we're being all nice and then I've ruined it. Let's give this one a spin here on Your Music Live. Look, I love the more traditional stuff that Gatri does, but this sort of more modern influenced, almost like a pop song, but just with the traditional instruments and percussion. Really cool stuff indeed. Lovely work there from Gatri. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, just a beautiful voice and always awesome. I agree. Round of the applause all around for sure. Let us go to our next song. We're then going to do another spinny spin, thanks to our friends at DistroKid. So get your typing fingers ready for some hashtags. This is Cerulean Blue. This song is asking, where have all the good people gone? They're all here. They're all right here on Your Music Live. You are surrounded by them right now. It is called How Many of You? And we're going to play it for you right here, right now, on Your Music Live.
Wasted your life. How many of you cry each morning you see the lights? I'm asking you now, what is all about?
I like this one. It's like a gritty version of my song, What's the Matter with People These Days? We're trying to have a society here. I like it. Very cool. Am I saying your name anywhere near right? Cerulean Blue? Cerulean Blue? Cerulean Blue? I'll keep trying. And if I say it every possible way, I'll get it right. Of it. Yeah, I love the swing groove in that one. Very, very cool. Very, very cool stuff. We need a code word, don't we? Let's make it easy. And what we're going to do is I'm going to make it hashtag TC in honor of our wonderful moderator. We heard his latest song. We heard his Land of Confusion cover. And I'm going to play you something here. This is a very, very cool track from a few years back. It is called Future Music for a Futureless World. So if you'd like to honour TC by putting your hashtag TCs in the chat right now, I'll add you to the Speedy Winnie. And then in a couple of minutes, we'll come back and see who will emerge triumphant. Let's do this. How cool is our man Thomas? Christ, it's so funny. You talk to Thomas and he's like one of the nicest sort of just genuine people, and then you see him just spitting fire like that, and it's like such a contradiction, but I love it. Yeah, that one is an absolute banger from Thomas. Christ. All right, in honor of TC, have you all got your things in? Have you all put your dingles in the dangles? Have you all put your TCs in the chat? We got a few entries here. Shall we fire up the old spinny winny? Yeah, let's get this going on. I'm backing in. I'm backing in Chris Lane Senior on this one because there's a bit of a history with Chris. He didn't win for the longest time. He was given pity wins, but folks were just letting him have it, and then he finally won one a while back. But yeah, definitely one of the unluckiest when we spin the wheel. So. I think it could be him, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. Let's cue this one up, and we got some Raise the Roof 90s style dancey dancers here. Oh, it's going to be between Brad and Bear. It has just flicked over to our wonderful cheerleader, Trevor Bear. He's not a cheerleader because he likes the outfits. He's a cheerleader because he's always trying to convince you to hit the like button. And he's convinced 52 of you to do so far. So thank you, Tremor Bear. And Bear gets to choose what track he would like us to play. He knows the rules. He's been around a while. So Tremor Bear can let us know what Bear-like track he would like spun up. And we will do that. And consolations to Brad. What is it? Commiserations to Brad. Oh, mate, just went just slightly past you. All right. While we wait on Tremor Bear to decide what he would like us to play, let's play this one. This comes to us from Imagination. It says, this was recorded last Thursday night around 11 and is my first track after 2 years of radio silence. Oh, well, good to hear you back. Good to have you back. Let's give this one a little tickle, shall we? Here on Your Music Alive. Very smooth. Love the synths with the trip hop beat. Love the variation. You got some good dynamics in there as well. Very cool stuff all round. And on audiomac.com of all places. Look, it's fine. You could use audiomac.com or you could use slaps.com from our friends at DistroKid. Yeah, did you know about Slaps? We haven't had any Slaps songs on today, but slaps.com is a wonderful platform, a great music discovery platform. It's from our friends at DistroKid. You can join for free and you can check out a lot of cool music over there. Now, is there a little bit of AI music that you might have to wade through? Yes. So you know what you do? You actually jump in to these sort of channels. See, you got groups like Your Music Live, and this is folks that just hang out in this community that we know are super rad. Or maybe you want to check out some GarageBand. There's a GarageBand group. There's the Create, Record, Release group. And posting your song is simple and free. You go here, you choose what group you'd like it to go to, you put your track title, you upload your file, you put your album artwork, and you put a bit of info. You can even link out to the versions on other platforms as well. Then all you do is hit Does It Slap? It goes out to the world, and then folks can let you know if your track slaps. Now, one of the coolest things about Slaps is that unlike other platforms, it actually encourages you to leave comments and actually follow other people's music, because you can actually throw fire on people's tracks, you can leave comments, and in fact you have to, for every song that you post, you got to put 5 comments on other people's tracks. And again, does that sometimes lead to people just going, rad track brah, rad track brah, rad track brah? Yeah, sometimes. But it's a very, very cool. If you use it in the right way, it's a very, very cool platform. You can follow artists, and like I say, it's a great music discovery platform. I just come here to the homepage and check out a bunch of artists, and sometimes I find some absolute hidden gems that are right up my alley. So go check it out right now. If you're already a DistroKid member, you can just use your DistroKid login, or you can join for 100% free. I call it DistroKid Lite because it gets you into the habit of like, hey, sharing music is rad, and I'm going to do more of it. So thank you to DistroKid for sponsoring this show and helping you share your music. Tremor Bear has won our Spin That Wheel Part 2 Electric Boogaloo, and he has chosen Songs from Jupiter, which was released just 4 days ago. So there you go. It was meant to be. You got a brand new track. We's going to spin it, and this is Tremor Bear here on Your Music Live. Oh dear. Pete's playing something somewhere and now can't find it. All right, let's try this one. Let's give this a second take, shall we? Because that was rough. Okay, sorry, Tremor Bear. I'm like, this is a interesting experimental new direction for Tremor Bear. It sounds like I'm playing two songs at once, because I was. All right, shall we try this again? That's sounding better. Mercy me, what a mess up. But it came through in the end. I did. I had some background behind the scenes tabs, and then when I jumped into slaps, it opened in a new window, and then wasn't fun. Ghostbusters vibes, you reckon? Very cool. Steely Dan influence there. Very funky stuff, though. Very cool from Tremor Bear. And I will do what I should have done during that, and that's come down here and throw that here in the description. So there you go. You've got your Tremor Bear. If you aren't already a subscriber to the Bear and you haven't checked out their music, go and do that right now, or after the show, or whenever you feel like it, really. All right, next up, we are going back to slaps.com. See, I was in the right spot, but just a little too early. This is Alexander Dean Francis. After spending 4 months fiddling with my last effort, this time I thought I would bang out something really quickly. 3 months later, and it's finally finished. All done in GarageBand on my crusty old iPad, and vocals were done in Ace Studio. So this is Alexander Dean Francis and a track called Selling the Dream. Let's take a listen.
The trap is set, and where she sits there waiting, she'll soon regret that she ever agreed to texting. She smiles as you walk in, just a little bit late. From the look in her eyes, you know she's willing to take the bait. The mood's just right, romantic meal by candlelight. Look in her eyes as you fill her head with pure lies. She hangs on every word, believing it true. Doesn't see the game, she thinks that this is the real you. As you saw her the truth, painting pictures she'll believe, telling abstract tales of love and light, hiding all of the true meanings and smiling as you dim her sight. But you won't be there in the morning, and she'll soon realize that the dream was nothing
Very nicely done, Alexander Dean Francis. And like, am I a hypocrite? Yes, Johns, you are. Because I really like when like Girlfriend in Your Luggage and when Alexander Dean Francis use Ace Studio or use one of those like vocal synthesizers to create vocals. But then if someone just throws it into Suno or Udio, the vocals that spits out, I don't like. Because I figure that this is almost like you're playing an instrument because you're putting in the words, you're programming the melody, and it's like using a synthesizer. It just happens to be a voice, as opposed to Suno and Udio that are just using other people's music and voices and creating it without your input. I don't know if but I love that. Like, that sounds really cool. And I love the work that Jeffrey does as well. So, I know. It's almost like the world is complex and difficult and nothing's black and white and everything's grey area. What do you think? I'd be intrigued. Maybe we'll chat about that in the after party. Next up, we've got Ashley Rains and the New West Review. Ashley Rains' songwriting, particularly on Verso, and his work with the New West Review, frequently delves into darker themes, reflecting a fascination with the juxtaposition of good and evil. Let's take a listen to this, shall we? This one's called Don't Make Me Ask.
You could hold me while I let this go and turn down them lights. Real low, 'cause I don't want to let it show. I don't have the strength to take anymore. So don't make me ask for permission. It's too hard to resist it. So if you can't take it, then we'll take it slow. Or we could leave it. No one we love. The places we're going, I know everyone goes, but when everyone goes, they all go alone.
How good is that? Like, yeah, super intimate and just low key, the two voices, and it's like that kind of music that it's all, the tempo is almost so slow that it's not quite music. What do they say? That anything less than like 40 BPM becomes like non-musical, but that's like cha. Yeah, it just works a treat. Well done. Don't Make Me Ask. That was Ashley Rains and the New West Review. They're getting I'm their 50th subscriber. So there you go. In the words of Thomas Christ, they are criminally undersubscribed. So go on over and check them out because I'll be delving in. I want to hear more. I want to see what's in the back catalogue from Ashley Rains and the New West Review. Really, really cool stuff. All right. Guess what? I've got good news and I've got bad news. The bad news is we've only got 3 songs left, but the good news is we get to hear from Tremor Bear because I always get super confused. I can never remember What do we call the third to last song? Has anyone got any ideas? It's Anti-Penny. I see. Yes, the anti-penultimate song. See, we got there in the end, didn't we? Yes. If you don't know what's going on here, I apologize. You'll get the gist of it. We're a bit funny. Cue that bear. That's right. I put the challenge out a while ago. I like to call these last songs the anti-penultimate, penultimate, and ultimate songs. And I said to Trevor Bear once, you should do like a jingle. It's time. Yeah. And then that was what he created, which is cool. Auntie Penny. All right. His name is Roy Perez, is our anti-penultimate artist. He says, well, I really don't have anything to say about this one right now. It's still being worked on, and there are many more layers to this. Consider this a preview for now. Oh, thank you. It's called Elephant in the Room, and it's our anti-penultimate song. Woo! An epic demo, Roy. I cannot wait to hear what that becomes. Tone for days. Really cool rockin' riffin' good times there from his name is Roy Perez. Don't forget it. Alrighty, it is time for our penultimate tune, and one of my favourite artists. I know I say that about everyone all the time, and it's true. But since this artist was Jay, and then they became Splinter, they've shared songs on slaps.com, which I've always been digging, and they've just got an edge to their music that goes to the next level. And that's the only way I can explain it. It's right up my alley, and I think it's going to be up yours. They say, hi Pete, hope you and the community are having a great stream today. Enough is a bonus track from the deluxe edition of my album Death of the Sun, which I released last year. It wasn't included in the original album because it wasn't finished at the time. It also doesn't fit the vibe of my upcoming project, so I decided to release it now since I'm already put so much time into it. Hope you all enjoy it. Let's give this a spin. This is Splinter, and this is Enough.
Come and find me, come and find me. Reach your head down to the depths of the sea. Come rescue me, come rescue me. Come turn a smile from the frown that you see. and I can't look away. It's just another day, it's just another day. The sun is exploding and I cannot look away.
Cool is that? There is something about a kick-ass rock song in 6/8 time that really floats my boat. Excellent. Yeah, all the variations in there. Amazing vocals, just all around awesomeness there from Splinter. And Splinter has 249 subscribers, so you could be lucky 250 if you aren't already subscribed to Splinter. I recommend that you do. We are at the end of the show, but never fear, we'll be back again next week. We do this thing every single week. Can I get a round of applause for all the wonderful artists who we played on the show this week? Everyone was awesome. You all create great music. I really appreciate you, and this was no exception. Just an amazing array of talent in this community. Thank you also to all the folks who are here live and those that are catching up on the replay. I know not everyone can make it to the live show, and that is totally cool. I never want to guilt you into staying up till 2 o'clock in the morning for our friends over across the various ponds, because it can be tricky to actually get here live. We do have the after party coming up for those that are watching here live, and I'm opening the gates. I'm opening up to the to everyone to come along to the after party. So there's a pinned link right here, and Thomas Christ has also thrown a link there for you. So that'll be kicking off in about 10 minutes time after this show finishes, and you'll get a little insight into the fun and frivolity that we have in the after party, a little behind the scenes stuff there. Huge thank you to these folks, finally, to DistroKid. They are our wonderful sponsors, and we couldn't do it without them. They keep the lights on around here, and they are not only great people, but they provide a great service, something that is just awesome, that gets your music out there to all of the platforms, and we thank them as always. Thank you to everyone who's hit the thumbs up button. If you're right here at the end and you're like, oh, I forgot, then hit the thumbs up button. That will help us out big time. We are going to go out here with our featured artist. This is the Foundlings, who says, "Hi Pete, we've bombarded your music live now for 2 years, and here is the last track on our album, Gaslight Alley, titled The Devil Cannot Take My Soul. The seed for this tune was inspired by a certain significant other who hinted at wanting a song written for her to appear on the record. So here it is. The best way to describe it would be bluegrass, gospel, acoustic, death metal love song. But you folks be the ultimate judge. Cheers." I think that sounds like a pretty gosh darn rad way to end the show. This is our featured artist. This is the Foundlings and The Devil Cannot Take My Soul. See you next time.
Cannot take my soul.